Hello everyone and welcome back to Heart of Dixie International Airport, and today it's that time of month again for the model airport update. So let's go on ahead and get rolling into things because y'all have waited long enough for this video. But I've made some minor changes to the airport, not as many as I had hoped for by the time this video came around. But I've added on to the gates at the airports, and I have ramp stands, making it easier for me to set up the airport. I also added precision lights or precision approach. Had to get that through Jet Set Models. Great retailer for model aircraft parts, my shameless sales plug here. I was looking at making something like that myself, but I came across that and said, you know what, it's worth the money for that one. So there we go. And then added some Southwest ground equipment over here, also from Jet Set Models. Highly detailed, great equipment, and it saved me from ordering more Gemini Jets equipment. But apart from that, I didn't get as much done on the cargo terminal as I'd wanted. I didn't have one of the parts I needed come in time, so it's sitting kind of vacant, not as decorated for one more update, but I'll get that taken care of. And then apart from that, this is going to be a sunrise update. This was voted on by my Instagram, and from now on, I'm going to be asking on my Instagram what y'all want to see in the updates. So if you want to see the different times of day or different scenarios, please vote on my Instagram and it will be taken into consideration. So apart from that, I need to quit yapping and start filming. So let's get on into this. Let's start over here with a really early morning flight by a Spirit A320neo coming in from Fort Lauderdale. Then over here on we're really just flaring at this point is the FedEx 767-3 freighter coming in from Memphis on its early morning route. Then over here, FedEx 777-2. This one is about to head out for a lengthy flight to Anchorage, Alaska. Kuehne-Nagel 747-8, operated by Atlas Air at the end of the day. We'll be flying out to Atlanta later and then back across the Atlantic to Germany. Stuttgart to be specific. And then let's see, we'll start over with this terminal first. In the hangar, usually on my Berthaville, Brazil route, and one of my subscriber routes is the United 757-200, and this one is just underseeing, basic maintenance, given the age of the aircraft is approaching 30 years. So if my camera will focus back here, thank you very much. We'll start with the heavies over here. Emirates 777-200 getting all prepped and loaded for a long flight out to Dubai later. Aeromexico 767-300 flying out to Monterey later this morning. Lufthansa A330-300 also flying out later this morning to Hamburg, Germany. Delta A350-900 flying out mid-morning route to Cape Town, South Africa. Delta A330-300 flying out to North Lakes International. This is one of my subscriber routes. And then a newcomer to the airport along with 3 others, Delta CRJ-9. This one's flying out to New York LaGuardia, operated by Delta Connection, or Endeavor Air, whichever one is doing it today. It always feels like it changes. Then Airbus A220-300 doing a triple header today, flying out to Ohio Buckeye International Airport, one of my subscriber routes in Columbus, Ohio, and then to Alpine Valley International Airport in Utah. So from there, it will be ending up in Seattle. And then a Delta 717-200. If y'all have watched me long enough, it's almost like you don't even have to guess where this one's going. It's Atlanta. That's all there is to it. Then over here, Mesa Air CRJ-9. This one is going to be flying out to Washington Dulles later. Dulles, yeah, that's right. I'm mixing up my stuff now, but I really do enjoy Mesa, at least the paint scheme of it, and it's just something unique. And I thought this was one of the more fun aircraft I've added lately, just a small side note. And then, another small side note, I managed to get gate logos on the side of multiple gates, so now I have them kind of sectioned off finally for different airlines, so it finally works a little bit better. But it's pretty much the same layout it was before, just a little more attention to detail. Then here, American Airlines 737-8 flying out to another subscriber route in Utah, Cache Valley International. American Airlines 787-8 flying out to Barcelona today. American Airlines A321 flying out to Dallas, Fort Worth. American Airlines A319 pushing back for Charlotte. And then all the Runway friends over here. Qantas 737-8 in special colors coming in from Miami. And this one is code sharing with American Airlines. I always have to add that stipulation. But American Eagle CRJ-7 coming in today from, let's put this one, we'll say Charlotte for this one. That makes sense, Eastern Seaboard. Then Southwest 737 MAX 8 coming in from Tampa. Then, all right, I'll reach around all the way over to the low-cost / Southwest terminal practically at this point. Southwest 737-700, about to get prepped and loaded for his flight out to Orlando. Southwest 737-800, my camera will focus here. This one is pushing back for Oceanfront International Airport, one of my subscriber routes in Virginia Beach. Then Southwest 737-8 in the Heart 1 colors. This one will be pushing back for, in which airport is this one? Frank Sinatra International, another one of my subscriber routes in Las Vegas, Nevada. Southwest 737 MAX 8 Pink 1 special colors. This one will be flying out to Albuquerque. Southwest 737-8 in the Freedom 1 colors. This one will be flying out today to Punta Cana. Southwest 737-8, just standard winglet. This one will be flying out to Ontario, California. Or not Ontario, John Wayne's what I'm thinking of. I'm sorry, I need to keep back burner of airports on my mind. Then JetBlue A321, pushing back for New York JFK. And finally, Breeze E195 flying out later to New Orleans. So, whew, marathon, but here we are. So, this I think about covers it. There's not a whole lot extra to add on. Yeah, so look for in the future for the cargo terminal to be updated a little bit and for there to be some possible small expansion to accommodate just the sheer size of this airport at this point. But other than that, as usual, feel free in the comments to let me know what y'all want to see or if there's suggestions or if there's something you thought was cool or literally whatever. I don't care. I read them anyway. So apart from that, hope y'all enjoy the video and hopefully my September update's on time for once. And hope y'all subscribe, follow me along with this journey, or don't. I'm not your mother.